Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
It's a second now. It's play.
It is later than usual. It is much later than usual, but we are back. We are back to our
We are
usual
sleep deprived,
our time slot.
exhausted,
Our time slot's a bit different, but our
hungry.
date's the same. And welcome to our 52nd, episode 52. It has been 1 year. 1 year of the Two Dads podcast. This is season 1, episode 52,
That's right.
and we got there. We've made it. It's a little bit of subdued celebration. We don't have any party poppers and stuff like that, but you know, maybe I can put some background
Anything special in the
fireworks.
background.
Some
Look,
fireworks in the background.
we're on air, so that's what counts.
We're on air.
That's what
We are on air a little bit
counts.
later, a little bit later than usual, but as I said. But welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Two Dads podcast. Sid, how you doing, my man?
All right, my friend.
You feeling
You're
good?
well.
Been a good week?
Feeling good.
How's the donut?
It's been a week.
How's the
All I
donut?
could say.
The donut full of jam?
There's enough jam in there.
Yeah,
enough
there's
jam.
still a bit you can squeeze out.
It's it's humped up.
Just talking about Freudian slips, one of our good listeners and subscribers thought it was very funny when he heard us say, "Are you out of date?" Where date can have also another meaning if you're from regional parts of the world and understand the Australian slang. So yeah, Ivan.
Maybe we should have called it.
We
Is
did
the
get
date out?
we did get. Well, I did see your email. Thanks for reaching out to the Two Dads podcast Gmail at toodads.pc@gmail.com. So yeah, shout out to Ivan for sharing his chuckle. Thanks, mate.
Now, if you're
But we
new,
here. Yeah,
and you're
Who knew?
wondering, what are these two guys talking about?
Yep.
And the first question, why am I here?
And you,
No, that'd have been the second question after wondering, what are these two guys talking about? We are the two dads, not because there's one and two of us,
we're too
because
much
we
like
are very
dads.
much like dads.
Too much like dads, and with that comes opinions and thoughts, and we love puns.
And puns and
We love-
jokes.
and love dad jokes
Puns
in
and the
particular.
jokes.
Yes, so that's what you're here for. We'll get onto a topic for our 52nd episode 52. This is
That's so good.
1 year. We'll get to that, what the episode is, and then we'll wrap
And
things
not like one yay from boys to men.
up. No,
It's
no,
1 year.
1 year. And I'm hoping that our
Sorry, the popular
segment
reference.
our segment of Dude That's Not Parking. I'm hoping. I'm
Oh,
sure
it's
we've
back.
got.
It's
We've
back.
got it.
It's-
And then before we wrap up the
there's no doubt.
podcast, we'll we've got a little special announcement which we'll reveal towards the end, at the very end of
Yes, we have
this
some news.
episode. We have some news. So
Well, it may thread its way, into
well, we'll see. As this works,
podcasts.
those who have been here before, the way it works is I've got no idea what's going. I know what's going on roughly, the structure, but I don't know what the topic is. Sadiq will navigate us through it all, and we've got 40 minutes to do it in, so we better crack on.
And we'll hit you off with the puns.
Yes.
Now, as
Love a
per
good pun.
usual,
Mm.
everything that I have planned, I've just in the last for 1 minute, I changed everything. So
Of course. So the topic's probably changed as well. Has it?
sort of, but we'll
Hey, look.
we'll start with the puns, and as you and I have brought up a few that I just don't understand, and I thought I'd highlight it. Maybe
Yeah, we
we
might
can all work it out.
Yeah, maybe we can get someone
once
right
we
into
unpack.
us.
Yeah,
For
once
sure.
we unpack. So this one, it just puzzled me somewhat
Mm-hmm.
because it just didn't make sense to me. Now, it's not a pun.
No.
I will say that.
Okay.
But-
So we full disclosure.
In Australia, we have many cigarette shops.
Yep.
The tech has let me down.
Oh,
but-
no.
It's a milk bar cigarettes, but just above the cigarettes, they've
Yeah.
put some blue sticky tape over the word for cheap.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not cheap anymore. That's
So-
why.
So
That's why. It's
I
like
didn't quite understand
that's why. Well, they're
in
not
all
cheap
that
anymore.
situation.
Well,
Why would it make difference unless
well,
the
clearly,
owner's got a lot of issue with people walking in and go, mate, these are
Is
not
it-
cheap. It's the same price in Woolies.
perhaps that's very good because clearly this establishment's been around for a while, possibly since the early 70s, when you could buy them for like $2 a packet. The cigarettes, like you and I don't smoke, so
No.
we don't know
And
what the cost is.
we never
I
have.
believe, no, I believe it's upwards of $50 for a packet. So you're almost paying. You're paying close to $2
You're
a
paying to
cigarette.
kill yourself,
Well, yeah, that's different. That's a whole different
and rather
podcast.
expensively.
Well, we're all, we've all got choices. We've got the right to make those choices, and he clearly has the right to cover up the word cheap, so he's not getting abused. He's
So
not
milk
getting
bar
abused.
cigarettes.
Milk bar cigarettes. It's a good name.
He must have been abused because
Oh, he's probably
he
copped it.
decided to hike
He
prices
goes,
up.
"Bugger this." Well, he's had to because the cost of buying them. If he wants to make any sort of margin.
So
Welcome
unless
to the
he's
Two Dads
fired
Economics podcast.
the marketing advice
Yeah, well, he goes, I'm
was
not
to cover up the cheap
Well-
instead of just making a new sign.
Well, it's probably more cost effective, right? He's gone to Bunnings. He's bought. Is it blue? The tape?
Yeah,
Well, there
blue
you go.
tape.
At least he's gone to the effort of matching the tape.
But you can see the word through the
Through it.
tape. It's
Because
like
it's lit up, right?
you had one job.
Maybe 2 layers. Yeah, didn't
Yeah,
have enough.
because the sign lights up and you
See,
still see the word,
This
but
is
it's like cheap.
it's like
cheap.
muffled.
Yeah,
See, those new
cheap.
those new to the podcast. This is what dads do. We over exaggerate and we can talk about rubbish topics for a long time. That's what dads do.
And we could do a whole
Oh,
hour
we
on
could
a
sit here.
sign.
We could sit here for a whole hour sitting on and talk about this sign, but we should push on and at least provide some level of entertainment
As we should.
as we
So-
should.
Now, I got props
Oh, jeez, you've gone all out
instead of I got worms.
You've gone all out for the 52nd episode.
I got props. I just
What's
thought
beg your pardon?
I don't know which I should start first. I've got more than three. Like
Okay.
I had other puns, but I just didn't want to have the link into the puns for not showing any
Yeah,
kind of any kind of a pun name. Now
let's go.
we have had our stern opinions on veganism.
Well, yeah, well,
So
I'm gonna
don't start
I'm gonna
rolling your eyes
rephrase it.
yet.
I'm rephrasing it. You've paid out on vegans. You've
Paid out
gone
on vegans
you've gone loco on them.
for
No, hang on a second.
the
Hang on a
hole
second.
in the logic.
We're not. Hang on, let's rephrase. We haven't paid out on vegans. We've paid out on vegan products made to look like meat, made out of vegetables,
Yep,
and that's what we don't understand. So let's just be
That's
very
right.
clear. Vegans eat vegetables, no problem, makes sense. But eat a burger or something that looks like a hamburger or meat made out of vegetables, you've lost it, and we don't understand if. Yeah. Anyway, that's what it is. So I just wanted to clarify before
now the
YouTube
case
strikes us
in
out.
point.
Yes.
Case in point.
Yes.
Beef.
Oh, good God. You kidding me?
Beef.
Vegetarian based plant,
Not
vegetarian based beef.
vegetarian.
What is it?
Plant-based meatballs.
Oh my
Beef.
good Lord. They're not they're vegetable balls. They're balls from a vegetable. Goodness
And-
me, beef.
Exhibit C.
Butterish
chicken
chicken
pie.
What? So
Vegan.
Oh man. Look, I can get that.
$12, I might add, my friend.
No.
$12. Steve bought one.
$12.
Send me the pictures. 12 months.
Jeez.
12
How
bucks.
big is that thing? Is that like a 4 and 20 pie?
It's a normal size pie.
No.
12 bucks. You're paying for some science experiment. So it looks so it
Wow.
has
$12.
meatish
I could use I could reference a Eddie Murphy quote, but it's not appropriate for the podcast.
And I did say I've got props, so that it's
Yep.
I'm gonna keep just rolling
Keep
them
it
out.
on, just keep ripping them out.
Now this one I bought myself.
What was it, $15? Nomo. Nomo what? Vegan?
Nomo missing out.
Nomo miss.
I knew you'd like that one. I saved the wrapper.
Nomo missing out. That's fantastic.
See?
Clearly, it doesn't have milk or eggs.
Yeah.
Right,
It's free of dairy, gluten, egg, and nuts.
There you go.
Yet it is fruit and crunch instead of fruit and nut. They put fruit and crunch.
So what is the
I
crunch?
don't know what the crunch is made of. I don't know what the crunch
is. It like the crunchy, the nougat? What are they? The
but
honeycomb?
It's got no eggs.
Could it be
No
honeycomb?
nuts.
It'd be honeycomb, surely.
Well, it would have to be.
It'd have to be honeycomb. No more missing out.
Right.
I love it.
It's they use no
use
more
puff
missing
rice.
out.
Mate,
That was actually quite good.
All it's missing is Terry Crews doing the ad for this. Seriously. Exactly when he does that. He would be perfect for it. No more missing out. What else you got? This is live pun central. This is great. Fabulous free from factory. Choc covered, sea salted. Keep going. Fudge bites. Jeez, what the heck is this? Creamy covered fudge with sea salt.
It sounds like some sort of a euphemism. You fudge bites. So it's dairy free, vegan, gluten free. Fudge bites.
Wow.
$5.
$5. How many do you get?
But okay, the whole spiel is.
How thick is it? Is that a box?
No, it's a
little $5 for that.
Yeah, it's a packet. Yeah.
Jeez.
And the pun?
With no other ingredients.
Other as in
milk.
The cow, milk, no other ingredients.
With no other ingredients.
So again, we are sold on the whole, it's no guilt to eat it because
no, nothing in there. You can.
Now,
that's right.
Philip.
Sadiq.
After consuming said fabulous free from factory.
Yeah.
Free from factory. All the goodness.
What happened?
Just read out the ingredients to all the people.
Ingredients. So the first one is fudge, and then sugar, glucose, and syrup. Bang! Heart attack central right there.
Yep.
Soya-based alternative to milk, so soybeans. Fondant, which has got more sugar, glucose, and syrup. Cocoa butter, some sea salt, some flavoring, plain caramel coating, soya flavor. So really, in the first, it's basically sugar. That's what we're saying.
Okay, now have a look at the second last ingredient.
Glazing agents: gum arabic, carnauba wax, and cocoa salt. Is that the one? Emulsifiers, cocoa mass. What is this stuff?
Carnauba wax. That's what we use on the cars.
Oh, no.
It is carnauba wax.
No way.
I've got 3 bottles of carnauba wax in my garage as we speak.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
I may as well just go and open it and skull. When have you ever had any confectionery with
Well, it makes it nice and shiny. Shiny and attractive, so you put it in your mouth.
That list of ingredients doesn't scream to me as if it's some kind of,
No, it doesn't sound healthy to me. Guilt-free.
Of course you won't have guilt because you won't remember it.
If it had milk, it'd probably be more healthy.
Gluten-free and vegan approved.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Oh, man.
Why are you putting what I use to wax the car in my fudge?
There you go. What the fudge is
And that
going
is the
on?
title of this episode.
Is
No, why
that the title? What the fudge is
No,
going
no, no.
on? Oh no. Okay.
why you putting Canuba wax in my fudge?
What else you got before we run out of time? Come on, we're gonna move on.
I give, I'm on the oat milk, right?
Yep.
Plant-based.
Yep.
So I go to the server, and what do I see?
Oh. Toat. What's toat?
Total.
Toat.
That's the pun.
Toatul. Ah. The toatul oat milk. I got it.
Total.
Total milk, oat milk. See,
So these people were
where
not
do you
very good on the
find
puns,
this stuff?
but they're happy to charge $5.
Of course they are. Of course they are. It's because it's healthy for you. You got to pay more if it's healthy for you. That's what it is. Otherwise, for $30, you could get
Total.
a
oat
meal
milk.
from Kentucky Fried Chicken that'd feed 50 people for $20.
That's right. And I'm just so my point is here that as much as we
I like it.
rail against the veganism and the plant-based, it is a hotbed for puns.
It is. And just getting back to the
'Cause
last
they
one.
need to have something.
The last one.
Yeah.
I got it just then. The T, the oat, and the L.
I'm wondering why you're not getting it the whole time. It's total.
Total. Oat. Oh, got it. I'm there. I've caught up. What do you got? Come on.
Now,
get to the topic.
I won't make the same error that I did last time, where I spilled the milk in my space bar.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So I'm gonna make sure that there's no leaks first.
Yeah. Leak
And
check
this
it.
is
The original
Oatley.
Oatley. Gotcha. I'm on it.
All right.
I'm on it.
The
Only oats.
barista edition.
Wow. They bring anything out, won't they? How much is that? $20?
Yeah, something like that. It wasn't reasonable for the size, that's for sure.
It would have
So,
been $9
the
or
parties,
$8.50 or something.
read the pun.
Wow, no cow. Tell you what, the marketing teams must wrap their brains must hurt by the time they come up with these things because it wouldn't be easy, surely. But that's a winner when they get onto it. Wow,
Yep.
no cow. Because
Wow,
it's
no
oat
cow.
milk.
And the marketing people, I don't know, they must have had like a whole room, a whole office full of marketing people that worked on the Oatley. Just have a look. Just read it.
I'll quickly read it.
Look at the blurb.
It's like there's a goddamn. It's
Where
War and
are
Peace.
they going with this?
What a cool thing to say, but what is more cool is what it actually means. There is a gigantic myth that has been drilled into our brains for the last half century that the only way we humans can possibly get the nourishment we need into our bodies is to eat. Put up a little bit. Keep going up. Gotta go up. Animals. Meat equals protein. Meat does contain protein, but so does broccoli and beans, peas, even potatoes. The truth is that you can not only survive, but actually go up, flourish as a human being by choosing to eat more plants. Anyway, you have just been granted a powerful nugget of knowledge. What you choose to do with that nugget is, of course, entirely up to you. So it's political propaganda as well. You can't just buy a carton of milk. You've got to be made feel. There's more. Good God. There's more. To unlock the carton, please look here. Please look here. How long have I got to look for? What is going on? Are you on mute?
Look at it. No,
Oh, there you are. You're there. You just
okay.
be quiet. What? You stunned? There's
No,
more. I can't read that much.
I just wanted
This carton of oat milk has been
the
upgraded to
brevity
include the
to be-
latest face recognition software technology in order to upgrade user security when left unattended in an unsecure location, such as your refrigerator. To unlock, simply hold at eye level and focus on the dot. The carton inherently recognizes who the rightful owner is and simultaneously grants access. This new feature also allows you to grant access to friends and family from a remote location through cutting-edge automated SMS, MMS technology. Enjoy the future today.
mate. Have you ever? That's all I can
God.
say to you. And this is a 1 liter carton. Like, how much did they fit?
Imagine if it was a
It's
2 liter. It'd be a thesis.
And there's another one,
There's more.
the
If
boring
this side
side,
bores you,
but
please
very
read no
important.
further. Flip the carton around and have a wonderful day. Otherwise, please do enjoy. They're just clearly they're paying for it, so they think we might as well just put something on there.
And I
That's what
like
it
this
is.
one. They put it.
What's
It's
that?
not suitable.
Not
as a
suitable
complete
as a complete
replacement
milk
for children
replacement for
under-
children. God.
under the age of 5. There you go. And it throws all
Oh,
the.
we need to
Oh,
move on.
you need a
'cause
break. I think
we need to
that's the
move on.
booch opener, my friend. I think that's the booch
I'll
opener.
open my booch, and then we'll get on to the topic. Unless you got a joke for us.
And of course,
Not soda, of course. Oh, good God, where do you find this rubbish? What's that? What's it called? Not soda. I'm
yeah,
trying to read it. Not soda, something good fizzy drink. Something good fizzy drinks. Can't read the first word.
low bros.
Los Bros doing good fizzy drinks. Zero sugar,
Raspberry.
naturally sweetened raspberry. It has a vegan friendly symbol in there somewhere. Surely.
Of course.
Plant based.
Surely, sir, you jest.
Plant based. Sorry. Plant based.
It's got the 2 fingers.
It's all safe. There's no meat. No meat was harmed in making of this product. It's
Well,
not
there you go.
raspberry flavored meat
Not
in
soda.
there. Anyhow.
So we will never see this one again because I bought this one at the Spud Shack
The Spud Shack. Where?
on
Out
the way
in-
back from Morwell.
Oh, there you go. The Spud Shack. I
The
should have
Spud
guessed.
Shack. So-
Should have guessed it was Morwell.
So if you're on your way out to Gippsland and you're in our lovely state,
Mm-hmm.
you keep an eye out for the Spud Shack, where
Grab
I've
yourself a not soda.
procured all these lovely vegan plant-based
Wow.
Yeah,
All the way out there.
vegan plant-based ingredients. And Steve bought his daughter the $12 pie and the beef.
The beef meatballs. Wow. Heard it all now. All right. We should press on. What have we got? As he thinks intently.
It's really nice, and plus it's also ethical because
Removes.
this can removes
plastic-
2 plastic bottles.
Okay. Cool.
How do they make that point? It's a 375 ml can. How are you removing 2 plastic bottles? But anyway, I digress. Episode 52
Yes. Is what the fudge is going on? Is that it?
is not highlighting inconsistencies with marketing.
Well, where have you gone? We've lost the audio.
My
no.
my apologies.
Oh, there you go.
I said is not so. So episode 52 is not
Yes.
is not highlighting
Yes.
the inconsistencies with the marketing of plant-based products.
What have we got?
Episode 52, the Two Dads podcast is mic drop.
Mic drop.
Drop.
Question. Exclamation mark. Question mark. I like
Yeah, exclamation mark
mic drop.
and a question mark. Let's
Yeah.
use all the punctuation that we're allowed
Yeah,
to.
I've got him in there. Yeah, I can put a hashtag in there too if you like. I probably will.
Probably
Mic
will.
drop. Mic drop. What are we dropping?
So we're going to drop that. Sadly, this will be the last episode in season 1 of
It
the
is.
Two Dads of a podcast.
Yes. Yes, it is. We have
So-
it is a very long season. It wasn't meant to be 52 episodes, but after about the 25th, we thought, you know what, let's just go 52. Let's do a full year
Yep,
season
and
1.
see how we go.
See how we
See
go.
how we go. If it still remains fresh.
So we've got. That's the big
This
news.
is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm not
You might have to take a
driving for
trip
3
out to
hours
the-
to go
the
get
Spud
another
Shack.
can. The Spud Shack. The Spud Shack. Anyway, so look, we started this as a pandemic project.
Yes, true.
We started this at the height of the pandemic, in all for the lockdowns.
Mhm.
Phil lives on the southeast side. I live on the western side, and it's way more than 5 kilometers apart. And we've been friends since 1987,
Yes. Yep.
and
Correct.
we've always enjoyed the phone conversations that we had every week
We had a lot of
or
conversations
every
during the
other week.
pandemic. Yeah, during the
Yeah,
pandemic we
and
did,
we
and
used to laugh a lot. And then we thought to ourselves, this would make a great show. Well, we thought,
let's try it.
what if
Yeah.
what if something like this would make a great show? And would other people find it equally as amusing and enlightening? Because we highlight
hmm
the inconsistencies of society. We have a look at things from an ethical standpoint.
Yeah.
We have a voice that is
Try and keep
seldom heard.
it balanced, or at least some logic behind
Yeah,
our reasoning
yeah,
and a bit of common sense. That's the whole point. That's the
yeah.
birth. I mean, those conversations during lockdown was like the brainchild and the birth of this particular podcast. And it's come a long way since when we first started. If you
Yeah.
recall, our first podcast went
All the
for
production meetings,
2 hours.
it was over 2 hours.
Went for a long time. But
And ironically, it has had a lot of views.
it has. It has. I mean, when
But
the
What's
title
About
is "What's
China was
About
our
China"
first.
is going to get some interest. So we did come out swinging on our first episode. Did go for a long time, and over time we sort of evolved. The podcast did evolve, and we got I guess, a rhythm and a structure around it, and it's something we've kept probably for at least half of this current season. So
Yeah.
I guess the for those who are long-time listeners and subscribers, if you didn't catch, it was the end of season one. That
Mm-hmm.
strongly suggests that there will be a season two, and that's something which Sid and I, albeit we don't have production meetings, we had a semi-production meeting about season two. I'm not sure if you want to disclose anything yet, Sid, on that. I wasn't not sure what you were planning to disclose on mic drop.
Yeah, well, we've had a few ideas on certain format changes, and we'll see how we feel about it in the new year. And when we start, if we start, when we start,
hmm
we'll see how we go. But it's been a great of a journey,
hmm
and we've really enjoyed it, and we've enjoyed all the contributions from the subscribers,
Yeah, from all the listeners.
and we really found something that is outside of ourselves, and
hmm
we like being ethical. We like highlighting the fact that that of a common sense is in a short supply these days,
Can seem that way, that's
and
for sure. Yeah.
yeah, it's especially during the height of the pandemic.
Well, you never know when you need that much toilet paper.
Things
It's,
things like the urban arms race, obviously the pandemic.
yeah.
Um, what are the other themes that
Oh,
runs through the show? Especially now,
we've talked about
for dude that's not parking.
dude, that's not
All
party.
these things have happened organically. All the heroes of Melbourne,
Mm-hmm. Yep. All that happened just as part of our
all of the
journey on the
blind
podcast.
line,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these
The
kind
Carrot
of things that
Man.
we found out.
Yeah.
Carrot Man,
The
you know,
the priest one,
just
the
people that
monk.
are out
What was
there.
that?
Oh, the chocolate monk.
Chocolate Monk was another one. Yep. Brunswick Fairy, that was another one. Had a lot. We've had a lot.
It's been
We've
a
had a
lot. It's
lot,
been a
man.
lot.
But it's sort of morphed.
So
It's evolved over time, and we've sort of
yeah,
and it just happened. There's not as if we went around looking for for material. It just sort of unfolded. I mean,
There was no plan. There was
was no
never a
plan.
plan.
No,
It was
no.
always just organic. It's
Yeah.
as organic as
Just
the plant-based stuff that I
as a
showed
beef
in the
meatball.
pun. As the beef, it's as organic as a beef meatball.
But that was, and that's why, you know, what you got on this podcast is effectively all we were doing is just recording ourselves, because this is exactly how we would have a conversation.
There's
So
no takes.
no, this is not.
There's
There's
no
no
practicing.
editing. There's no editing. There's nothing. So it's just.
And you know, a steak pun
Ooh.
is a rare medium if done well.
Oh, there you go. Boom, boom. Nice.
So in all these episodes, we have done a minimum of 156 for puns
Nice.
and a minimum of 156 of the jokes,
Serious? That's awesome.
and not repeated any twice.
No, we haven't repeated any twice, have we? That's
That's
some
some stats.
that's a great stat. That is a fantastic stat. I didn't
And speaking
realize.
of stats,
Yep.
why did the raisin go out with the prune? Why did the raisin
Oh,
go out with the prune?
because it couldn't find a date.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. What a way to mic
no.
drop. Oh,
It's
what?
because he couldn't find a prune.
What do you mean? Couldn't find a prune. Did you read that right?
No.
You read it wrong.
You are right because he couldn't
See, I
find a
knew I
date.
was right. You're just trying to. And there you go. See, that's a dad joke. A lot of people
That joke.
might be going, "What? What's so funny about?" Yeah, it's a dad joke. But yes, it's been a great year. It's been a great 52 episodes. I can't believe we got to 52. Like, just wasn't. Didn't even think that far ahead. We just went week after week after week. And some
We
might be
just see how we
questioning.
went.
Yeah, and some might be questioning, oh, well,
Yeah.
why end it now? Well, we kind of.
Well, that's why it's the mic drop, because
Yeah.
you're leaving.
Well, just-
You're leaving on a high note.
We're leaving it on a high note.
We're not
and-
waiting till it gets, just stale,
Yeah.
and we're just like, oh, Phil. So I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah.
We don't want it to get
Nah,
to that.
yeah, nah, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
We're
nah.
going. We've really enjoyed it, and our families have been very supportive.
Yep, big time.
So the Athena Real Estate, the Smurfs,
Yeah, the J-Man,
the
Shakira.
J-Man, the Princess, and Shakira have been
Yep.
extremely supportive.
Yep.
All the love, for us to do something that's just purely for fun, to exercise.
I mean, geez,
yeah, it's been great.
it's been. I mean, we did a podcast when you were in Singapore,
Yeah,
right? So
that was a lot of organisation, and it all just worked.
yeah. So we've
All
done
local
a lot.
time.
We've done a lot on this podcast. Had a lot of good laughs. Had some really good discussions.
Yeah.
Some really good topics as well, and we've covered a broad range of topics. It hasn't
spectrum.
just been
We had some guests.
Yeah, we've had a few guests.
Yeah.
We've had all sorts of things, and we've tried to keep it broad. And look, you've tried to keep it broad because, let's be honest, the topics have been completely chosen by you. I come on here and we just talk, and to make it as natural as possible, so that way the intent is so I don't have the chance to be prepared, but to really just respond on the spot. No different to how when we do a phone conversation. So
Yeah.
So it has been great, and look,
we actually proved that our phone conversations are actually mildly amusing and informative.
Exactly. So as far as the mic drop goes, see what happens in the year. Provides us some time. Things happen in the world, and new material and things sort of morph, and we'll look to see what we can bring back in 2023. We may have.
Please, if anyone that works for a company that sells the booch, we're happy for sponsorship.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're happy to have it here on the Two Dads.
But we still have time to squeeze in our favourite segment.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do our favourite segment before we wrap it up. 100%.
Dude, that's
Dude,
not parking.
That's not parking. It's not parking. I love this segment. What do you got for us? Here we go. All right, bang.
Not parking. Mr. Patel, that's not parking.
Just take it and go. He just parked,
Just
gone.
take it and go.
Take it and go.
Yep,
He just
and
parked
take it
there.
and go. Mr. Patel.
There you go. That'll do. Is that a Tesla? Maybe he was expecting
Yes.
the Tesla to do the rest
Now
itself.
he's the man that I know that I said, can you remember all those episodes back when I was going
Yeah.
on about the Tesla, that I knew someone that has the Tesla?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is him.
This is the guy.
This is the
So
guy.
I know him.
I've never seen that color. It's not popular,
Yeah.
that color. I haven't seen it. I just normally see white.
Yeah. I think it's white because it's like how they buy an iPhone. So
But
white
like
is just the easy option.
was he expecting the Tesla
But
to do
here's
the
the
rest
one.
of the park? You reckon? Maybe.
Well, this has self-parking, and he clearly wasn't
It's
using
got
it.
a glitch.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dude, that's
Patel.
not parking.
It's not, mate. Not even the front wheel's closed.
So he has said to me that he'll never buy a normal car ever again. He loves it so much.
Okay. Well, he's got to work on his parking. That's all I'm saying. He's got to put a bit of extra time into that.
And there's this one that I found myself.
Look at that. You
Don't
can't even tell the difference with that car. You could park it. You could do angle parking in there, no worries. Little Suzuki
just leave
Swift.
it that way.
Look at that. Look at the
It's
size
a
of the
50-50.
car park. The size of it
It
looks
looks like it's only used up half the spot.
Yeah,
You know?
it does.
Like
It really does.
it's like someone shrunk my car right before it came out.
Look at that.
And then the complete opposite.
Look at that. Perfect. Done. Man,
Well, it's a
come
Mercedes,
on.
so
Look at that. Look, and then the next person's had to do the same.
yeah,
Because there's no
this is the whole
choice.
thing. So you don't know who's
Butterfly effect.
first.
It's the
Yeah.
butterfly effect.
Once one does it, then
Nah.
the other one's got no choice.
I'll tell you who's first. The Merc is first. 100%.
It's just
The
'cause
Merc is
you're blaming
first.
the Merc.
Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's angle parking that they've just gone.
So one thing I forgot as we're closing into the final minute, it was the Barbecue King of Nanagoons. It was his birthday a few weeks ago.
Oh, was it?
So the card that we got him had
pickles.
this on the front of it. Now, no, you can't read the inscription, but the inscription was, "You are a big dill."
For a dill pickle.
You see, it takes a dad. It takes a dad.
That's awesome.
He laughed and laughed and laughed, and the J-Man was just staring at all of us like, I don't know what you're going on about.
Oh, God.
This card is
One day.
just so silly.
His day will come. He'll understand one day.
And we're
it's
like,
too early. It's too soon.
Don't you get it? Don't you get it? You're a big deal.
Oh, man. That's funny. That is very funny. Clever. I like it.
It's a dad thing.
That is a dad thing. Good card.
And
that's a very good
this
card.
is one of the things about the Two Dads podcast. We always celebrate the dad thing.
Yeah. Someone who gives, you gotta get out of the way, got a last minute.
Someone who gives
the best
advice and worst. Yeah, the best advice and the worst jokes.
There you go. That's what it's all about.
Is the inscription.
That's what you'll get here.
Best advice and the worst jokes.
Wow.
That is the Two Dads podcast from an ethical standpoint.
100%.
We'd like to thank everyone.
Yep.
And
we'll
see where it goes from here. But this is the end of season 1.
It is.
So
thanks again for your support.
It is adios from him and adios from me.
Buenos noches.
Buenos noches.
Muchachos.
A todos. We'll see you in the new year.
See you then.